Well, hello everyone, and thank you for joining me here in another episode of the Cinematic Nation Show podcast, where we talk movies, movie news, and streaming. I am your host, George Lopez, and today we're going to talk about a few topics that I have lined up for you that I think they are important. And with that, we go to our first topic of the day, and that is Project Hail Mary. That's the new Ryan Gosling movie coming out on March 2026, next year. And I have to tell you that words cannot describe how excited I am to watch this film. And it sounds exaggerated, but it's not. I'm really excited because Ryan Gosling is one of my favorite actors today. And they show us a few minutes of this movie, and what this movie was about back in March at CinemaCon, and it it blew our minds. So hopefully this movie is not gonna disappoint us. For the look of it, this film is about looks like there's something going on Earth, and they need to send much like Interstellar, they need to send someone to go to a planet or to investigate. And Ryan Gosling, he's not an astronaut in the film because he's pretty clear on that in the trailer. So he's sent to space and looks like he makes contact with alien life form, and that's what is exciting about this film. And people who has read this book, uh, they say that it's a very interesting and rich story that it's gonna look great on the big screen. So hopefully it's like that because I'm off the roof with this film, and I can't wait for March to come fast enough because I want to see this film. That's how excited I am for this film. Obviously, you get a top name, top actor like Ryan Gosling, and it's more exciting. So I'm a huge fan of space movies and anything that it's about aliens and time travel, like Interstellar, masterpiece of a movie. So, having said that, I want to see this film, so we have to wait until March of next year to watch it. But the excitement is there, and can't wait for March to come fast enough. So, with that down, um, don't forget to comment on this video about any topic that I discuss here, or if you have any ideas or questions, just put it on the comment section below. With that down, we go to our next topic of the day, and that is a movie that is releasing tomorrow: Jurassic World Rebirth, starring Scarlett Johansson and Mahershala Ali. And this one in particular, I want to keep an eye on it. Um, Obviously, I'm gonna watch it tomorrow, so I'm excited with this movie as well. Just because we have two top actors um in this film, Scarlett Johansson and Mahershala Ali. So not that much because it's a dinosaur movie, but because of these two actors that are really good in my opinion. Yes, I do want to see where this story it's gonna navigate this new era of dinosaurs, because it seems to me like every new dinosaur now it's genetically enhanced, mixed, whatever, blended. So I do want to see where the story is gonna go from here, because um to tell you the truth, I was already like done with the story. I didn't like the last two movies. I didn't like it. I didn't like them, but at the same time, these movies uh keep keep making money for the studio. So the last three movies have made over 1 billion each. So they are profitable. So they're gonna keep making movies of this kind. And I wouldn't be surprised if this film surpasses the $1 billion mark as well. This is the seventh film of the franchise, and I do believe it's gonna top that billion mark, and hopefully we get a good product when we see it tomorrow. Um, one of the things that got have me excited as well for the film, aside from the two actors, the two lead actors, is that Steven Spielberg um, was very involved in the film as a producer. So that's another aspect of this story that could get people's attentions as again, and hopefully tomorrow when we see that film, we can experience the magic that we experience, um or something near like the first film that was so magical. So I know that in this film we already almost know what's gonna um come out. It's another genetically enhanced dinosaur or whatever, the D-Rex. So I don't know. Hopefully we get a good film out of it. So all right. So with that down, we go to our next topic that I have aligned for you guys, and that is that a report came out that the Punisher is gonna appear in the new Spider-Man film, brand new day, alongside Tom Holland, and that's pretty damn exciting news for me, especially. Um, I'm super excited with this news, and just because the Punisher is one of my top two favorite superheroes of all time. So this is exciting. At the same time, you ask yourself, what direction are they going with the story of Spider-Man? Because you're putting the Punisher in this film, and you're putting in a dark character, a dark superhero. He kills. He's a killer. So how's that's gonna work with Spider-Man and the MCU in its totality? Because the Punisher kills whatever bad guys he sees on his side, and Spider-Man has other type of morals, and the other heroes as well. So this is gonna be very interesting, pretty interesting to see what's gonna unfold and how these two are gonna mesh together. I do believe that John Bernthal as the Punisher, he mixed well with Tom Holland. So I want to see them both on camera and see how the script is gonna pan out. And just a reminder for you guys: this movie is coming out July 31st of next year, 2026. So we gotta keep an eye on this film, and who else is gonna be involved in this film. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised that Punisher is already in there. I wouldn't be surprised that Daredevil is gonna be involved in this film as well. Alrighty. So with that down, I just wanted to mention a few films that I watched over the last 2 days, and just wanted to give a quick mention because they're on streaming, and here I like to not just talk about films that are going to a theater, but movies that are going or and that releases straight to streaming. For example, a movie that I watched a few days ago was Please Don't Feed the Children, and um, the film is about an apocalyptic world, um, where yet another virus spread out and people got infected, and the children cannot get infected, and but looks like they can carry the virus as well. In the film starts Michelle Dockery and Giancarlo Esposito, and those basically are the two actors that you recognize of on the film, in the film. And what's really happening in the film, just to summarize real quick, is that this group of kids are trying to survive, and they ask for this woman for help to get shelter, and just to be taken hostage by the woman, and that she was hiding a sinister secret. So that's where the movie revolves, and but the movie it wasn't good. The story was good. That the intended story was good about the outbreak. I'm a sucker for this kind of films, but it was just in one place, and it didn't the story didn't evolve good in a good way. So instead it got boring, and basically the secret that the woman had was very very predictable. So yeah, I didn't roll with the film. um I can give it a 4 or a 5 out of a 10 to the film. Giancarlo Esposito, who is a great actor. I wanted to see more of him, and he pops up a couple times in the film. And yeah, it didn't do it for me. But the movie is free right now, playing on Tubi. So if you have a chance to take a look at it, that will be good too. And we can you can leave any comments to we can discuss about things about this film too. And also, wanted to state an important to say an important fact is that the movie is directed by Destry Allen Spielberg, and she's Steven Spielberg's daughter. So it's an okay debut for her. So we'll see what she can do next. Maybe not horror. So with that down, let's talk about this other movie, and this one made it to the barely made it to the to theaters, and it was The Ritual, starring Al Pacino and Dan Stevens. This one lasted in theaters like 4 days, I will say. And it's based on a true story about an exorcism that was performed in 1928 to a young woman. Um, and this exorcism is the most documented exorcism in United States. So that's interesting enough just to sit and watch the film. So the story of the film was good enough, was good enough to get your attention, and I was kind of excited just to watch the film because you have Al Pacino, you have Dan Stevens, which are two very, very great actors. At least for Al Pacino's great, and Dan Stevens is a pretty good damn actor. So the story was good enough to get your attention, but man, when I was watching the film, um, the the camera movement, the camera shots, first it felt like a TV movie, and second, the shots, the camera shots were horrible, horrible. It took away my concentration in the film. It was annoying, but the the acting from Al Pacino was so good. He did a pretty good job with what they gave him. Um, his voice, he changed it a little bit for the role, and it was very very good done, very well done. Um, Dan Stevens was good as well. He was forcing a little bit the character in in the beginning, at the beginning of the movie, but then the it settles. It settles. Very interesting story. Good acting. Horrible camera shots. I could give the movie 5 out of 10 just because you have Al Pacino acting very well in the film, and Dan Stevens. All right, with that down, I wanted to leave for the end um Squid Game season 3, which is the finale. This series is came to an end, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the show, obviously because I am a big fan of the show. Come on, and I gotta say, it's so intense because the whole show is like that. First of all, they shouldn't divided season 2 and 3. They should have gone all the way. Make just season 2 a long season, and that's it. They didn't need to cut it in half. I was very excited with season 1. When I watched the first episode, I got super excited with this show, and it didn't disappoint. It was very good. It's pretty violent. Well, I mean, you see people dying right and left. So, but for us that like this type of content, it was very good. It was well done. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm rate the show an 8 out of 10 just because season that division of season 2 and 3 was uh, it didn't need to happen, and because of the ending. I think the ending was well done. Um, honestly, you can if you can see it and think about it, you can possibly end in another direction. But I think the ending is good enough. That it's good. It's good. It's just like that. It's sad. But also it's sad, but it's exciting as well. And I don't know if you watched the whole show yet, but I'm gonna try not to spoil anything. But in the end, someone appears that I don't know. It give us hope for a spin-off of the show, which rumors are that we're gonna have a Squid Game, the American version. So I think the ending of this show, it's pretty telling if the rumors are true. So please watch the show. I know it's a little bit violent, but it's really good. It's I like what the lead actor. Not gonna go into names because they're difficult to pronounce. But for example, the lead actor is Lee Young Jae. So he's the lead actor in the show, and I like what he's trying to do of going back in the game, trying to expose this empire. And he was trying to believe in people, but but people kept disappointing him. It happens. So it was very very sad. The show is good. It's I love the show. An 8 out of a 10. I'm gonna finish with that for today. Just a reminder that we have Superman coming out in theaters July 11, and I'll see you guys on the next one.